Hello everyone, welcome to DIEMS Coders. I am Komal and I am a student of Devgiri Institute of Engineering and Management Studies, Aurangabad. In this video, we are going to study array. So what is array? Definition: array is a collection of similar data items of same data type. We can declare array of built-in data type such as integer, character, float, double, etc. Each data item in an array is called as an element. So array is nothing but just a collection of similar data items, which means we can store n number of elements in an array but only of same. So array is nothing but just a collection of similar data items, which means we can store n number of elements in an array but only of same data type. Either all the elements should be of integer or it should be of character or float, etc. but should be of same data type. So before going further, let us first understand why is it important to learn array and what is the main use of it. So let's take one primitive data type, that is int a. So this is primitive variable declaration. Somewhere a gets memory allocation. And now if I assign value to a, let's say 8, that is a is equals to 8. So what will happen? 8 will stored in a. Okay. Now that if I want to assign a different value to a, let's say 12. So in this case, where this value will get stored? Because in the existing value was 8. So this value, this new value 12 will replace the existing value 8, which means using one primitive variable we are able to assign only one value at a time. So how can we solve this problem? If suppose I want to store marks of students or mobile number or name of books, if there are 100 students, at that case I have to declare 100 variables. So it will be very complex and will take a lot of time. So what is the solution of this problem? The solution is array. This is possible using array. We can store n number of elements in an array but of same data type. Remember that. The declaration: syntax for declaring array: data type, array name and array size in square bracket, and it ends with semicolon. For example, float is a data type. You can take any array name. Here I have given mark and array size 5. If one more example, if you want to store mark of 100 students, then you can create an array for it, like float marks and size will be 100, ends with semicolon. Element of an array and how to access them. We can access element of array by indices. Suppose we declare array float mark of size 5. The first element will be mark of 0, second element will be mark of 1, third element will be mark of 2, and so on. The starting index will be 0 and the third element will be mark of 2, and so on. The starting index will be 0 and the ending one will be the size minus 1. Few key points. Arrays have 0 as the first index number. That is, in the previous example, mark 0 was first index number. So if the size of an element is n, then the last element will be n minus 1, that is size minus 1. Suppose the storing address of mark of 0 is 2010 and the next address of mark of 1 will be 2014, address of mark of 2 will be 2018, address of mark 3 2022, and so on. Here it is increasing by 4 because the size of float is 4 bytes. If you use another data type, then accordingly the size will vary, like we know that. How to initialize array? It is possible to initialize array during the time of declaration. For example, here I have initialized array. Here I have given random values, that is 6, 4, 9, 3, 8. So mark of 0 will be 6, mark of 1 will be 4, mark of 2 9, mark of 3 will be 3, and mark of 4 will be 8. The values will be given to the index as per the sequence only. Some examples where the concept of array can be used. list of employees in an organization, test score of students of a class, list of books, list of products and their cost. Classification of array. Arrays are classified into three types: one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array and multi-dimensional array. Let us have a look on each one of this. So what is 1D array? The collection of data can be stored under one variable. A list of items can be given one variable name using only one subscript, and such a variable is called as single subscripted variable or 1D array. Declaration, syntax for declaring 1D array: data type, variable name and size. Example, character, char is a data type, variable name, size 20. Another example, float, height 50, ends with semicolon. Initialization of 1D array. After declaration 50, ends with semicolon. Initialization of 1D array. After declaration of array, its element must be initialized. In C programming, an array must be initialized at either of the following stages. First is at compile time and second at runtime. So what is compile time initialization? The general form of initialization of an array is data type, array name, size, and in brackets list of values. In curly bracket, list of values. So the list of values are separated by commas. For example, here the example is int number size is 3 and values, let's say 462. This will declare the variable number as an array of size 3 and will assign the value to each element. If the number of value in the list is less than the number of elements, then only that many elements will be initialized. The remaining elements will be set to 0 automatically. Which means if here suppose I have given the value, the size actually is 3, and if I am only giving two values, let's say 4 and 6, so but the size is 3, so the third value will not, like the third value will automatically be printed as 0. It is allowed in C. Runtime initialization. Array can also be explicitly initialized at runtime. For example, consider the following segment of C program. So in this, runtime initialization of array looping statements are almost compulsory. Looping statements are used to initialize the value of array one by one using assignment operators or through the keyboard by users. So what is 2D array? The simplest form of multidimensional array is 2D array. A 2D array is a list of 1D array. A 2D array can be considered as a table which have x number of rows and y number of columns. But as the name suggests, 2D array, so the number of rows and columns will be 2 here in 2D array. Declaration, syntax, data type, array name, and in square brackets size of rows and size of column, ends with semicolon. For example, int is a data type, array name, let's say value val, and size of rows 2, size of column 2. Multi-dimensional array. A multi-dimensional array is an array with more than 2 dimensions. In matrix, the 2 dimensions are represented by rows and columns. The syntax for multi-dimensional array will be same for that of 2D array, but the size will be more than, the size of rows and column will be more than 2. So I hope you understood this. Thanks for watching.